This is Eggplant Parmigiana. It's in my top 3 favorite dishes. It's my mom's recipe who was given to her by my grandmother, but I took it to the next level. I just tweaked it a little bit. So, are you ready to learn how to make the most sensational eggplant parmigiana you've ever eaten? Are you ready to make the first eggplant parmigiana with me? These are the ingredients that you need to make eggplant parmigiana. Come on, let's do it. The ingredients I'm using today will make an eggplant parmigiana that will fit perfectly in this Pyrex. This Pyrex is 7.5 by 11 inches. I like my eggplant parmigiana to be deep, so use a deep dish. We have 2 kilos of eggplants, usually about 5 medium-sized eggplants, half onion, 1 carrot, 3 small tins of Italian peeled tomatoes. If you don't want to use peeled tomatoes, you can use 2 bottles of passata, 500 grams of fresh mozzarella. If you find single small mozzarellas, you need to get about 3 or 4 of them. Pecorino cheese, a nice amount of fresh basil, flour that we need to coat the eggplants, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and sunflower oil to fry the eggplants. First thing to do now is to cut the eggplants. So let's remove the top part. And you guys don't remove the skin, okay? Never remove the skin. The skin's got flavors. The skin is good for you. So now, this is how we slice the eggplant. I'll show you the perfect size to cut your eggplants. See this? This is like 1 centimeter. This is perfect. This is what you want to achieve. That. You want to cut it that like that, or a little bit smaller, but not bigger than that. Now with this part here, what you want to do is you do want to cut the skin, just this part of the skin, just like that. This is what we do now. We place the eggplants in there, just like that. So what you do now, you put the eggplant in there and you put salt. Why the salt? Well, the salt will get all the bitterness, it will get the water out from the eggplants. The water, it's got bitter. Now we need to get all the water out of these eggplants. So what we do, you get baking paper, you put it on top of the eggplants, and then you put something heavy, something very heavy on top. Something very, very heavy. Put some pressure on and the water should come out. You should see water coming out. That's what the salt is for. See the dripping water there? So leave it in like this for at least 20 minutes and you will see lots of bittery water coming out from these eggplants. In the meantime, we can prepare the sauce. We're making the sauce now, and I make the sauce a very different way from my grandmother and my mom, so follow my steps. Here is the carrot, washed very well, and I like to keep the skin on, okay? As long as you wash it very well. Chop it, even the onion, you just cut it like this. And now we're going to blend this soffritto. You can put celery if you want, but I don't for this recipe. Now, about 5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Let's put it in there. Put the onion and the carrots in a small blender. Now we quickly blend everything together. Come and see inside. See, here's what you get. See, it's creamy. I think I can make it creamier. So what we do, we add more extra virgin olive oil and just a splash of water. Now we finish it. Our soffritto is ready. Now look at this. See, nice and creamy. Trust me, the kids won't know about the carrots and the onion being in there. And when you eat it, you're gonna have a nicer culinary experience. If you're using passata, you don't need to do this step. But because I choose peeled tomatoes. I think peeled tomatoes is the best way to make the sauce. We're gonna blend gently these peeled tomatoes. Great, done. And this is how you make a passata. See? Just peel tomatoes. And then during the process, we're gonna add salt and pepper. All right, now we make the sauce. So, put the stove on a medium-low heat, not too high. We already added the extra virgin olive oil in here. There's plenty, okay? So we just put the soffritto right in there. Now stir. Maybe it needs a little bit of water. The reason why is because I don't want this to burn, okay? So add a little bit of water. So now our soffritto can cook. We're going to cook the soffritto for about 10 minutes on a low heat. So guys, the soffritto is ready. See, it's telling me, come on, I need the sauce. We're getting thirsty, see? It's beautiful, it changed the color. You can see it's getting darker. So now we add the beautiful peeled tomatoes that we crushed. So maybe now it doesn't look as right, but we mix it. And we are gonna give the sauce a lighter color. So don't expect this sauce to be dark red. It's gonna be a probably light red sauce. I've stirred it very well. All the ingredients make love together. Now we cover it. What we do now is nothing. We just let this cook at low heat for 20 minutes. Go and stir it every now and then. So it's been about 15 minutes. And look how beautiful this sauce is cooking. The thickness, I love the thickness. And you get this beautiful thickness because of the mix that we did. The soffritto, the creamy soffritto creates this beautiful thickness. And trust me, it is very important for this dish. It's been 20 minutes and the sauce is ready. So switch off. Now we're gonna add the salt. I would say half tablespoon, but up to you. Not to put much. Because we're gonna add salt, you know, we're gonna put cheese and all the ingredients in the Parmigiana. I like to be generous with the pepper. And now the basil. Now with the basil, please do not chop the basil. Never do that. Always use your hands and break the basil like that. Now don't go crazy with the basil. See, we got enough in there. Okay, we're going to add more basil in every slice of the eggplant Parmigiana. For now, the basil is gonna give flavors to the sauce. Now what we do now, we let the sauce rest at room temperature in here, so the basil gives flavor to the sauce. And in the meantime, we can prepare the rest of the ingredients that we need before we assemble the Parmigiana. Okay, I think our eggplants are ready. So what we do, we take this off and look what we got out of these eggplants. See all this water? You don't want. It's excess bittery water you don't want. Let's have a look what the eggplant slices look like now, okay? Take the baking paper off. Look how skinny they are. They're already so skinny, see? Because that excess water came out. So that's how important it is, the size that you cut it. The size you cut these is very important, the thickness. Now, before we fry the eggplants, because you need to fry it, you can bake the eggplants, but I think the flavors of fried eggplants is so much better. So if I do this dish, I fry my eggplants. This is what you do. You get a slice, and you just cover it with flour, okay? But because the eggplant is wet, it will get covered by the flour very easily. All right, guys, let's start frying the eggplants. Just be careful, okay? Let's start with the little one. The hot might be too high, too hot, but I'm gonna start with the little one, gently. See, this is an aggressive oil, but it's good. I should not take time to fry our eggplants. You will know they are ready when they become golden brown. You want to turn them around to make sure they're cooking, but they say they're not ready yet, but it's good to turn them around. When you have a slice like this, the skin will take longer to cook. So as you can see, This part is already kind of cooked, so focus on the skin part. Okay guys, look at this. Look how beautiful this slice is. It's nice, it's crunchy, it's brown. See, that's a nice color that you want to give your slice of eggplant. So now they can rest. They can just rest like that. And let me tell you, they are crunchy. I can feel it. They are crunchy, and that's how I want them to be. Because they can be a snack for you. Listen. Nice, crunchy, beautiful. This is what the eggplant parmigiana lets me do. Yeah, I think I can put this dish in my top 3 favorite dishes on the planet. Yeah, it is important now to cover the layers with kitchen paper so they absorb the oil. Look how nice it is. Beautiful color. That's the color you want to achieve. This is the crunch, listen. This is what I'm talking about. This beautiful mozzarella needs to be cut into small cubes, okay? So what we want to do is cut the mozzarella like that and then into small cubes. This way it will melt beautifully in our eggplant parmigiana, okay? The more you use, the better. Please do not use shredded mozzarella for this dish. You will ruin the dish with that fake plastic cheese. This is the moment we've been waiting for, the assembling part. Okay, so what we do first, we get this beautiful sauce. Look at that, look how nice it is. Nice, rich and thick. And we put some at the bottom. Now spread it. Now we put a slice of eggplant. Now we don't want gaps here, okay? So that's facing this way. Now we put it there so we don't have a gap. Then we're gonna put one here. Then I'm gonna get a little one here. Use the skinny ones to fill up these gaps here. See this type of gaps? That's what you use the little ones for. Use this one here. Perfect. Now we do the other layer. Lots of layers for this one, guys. A lot of layers. We want to completely cover this with sauce. We need to add some fresh basil. Extra flavors. Now we're going to put some pecorino cheese. Pecorino is life. Last but not least, the mozzarella. You want to spread it. Every slice needs to have a nice amount of fresh mozzarella. And now we go again. Eggplants. Make sure you cover. There's no gap there. That's a big slice that we put here. Now this is what I did here, okay? I've got these gaps here I don't like, so I add a little bit more on both sides here, and now we press. Gently press, because I want to do lots of layers. So by pressing, you will create more space for more layers. So let's go with another layer now. This has to be the pretty one, so we actually want to see the slices on this one here, okay? So I present them a little bit different. So press, and now it's time to do the top layers, and this is what we're gonna do. We are just putting the sauce, nothing else. Trust me on this. We just put the sauce, a generous amount of sauce. No cheese, no basil, nothing. Actually, the basil is already in the sauce. So this is what we're doing. Covering this properly. See, look how perfect it is. I used 3 small thin of peeled tomatoes, and it's just perfect for this dish. Get our foil, gently cover the top. That's why we don't want cheese, we only want the sauce. We cover it gently, don't press. We want to cook this at 180 Celsius for 40 minutes. But 30 minutes covered. So this is going to be covered for 30 minutes. So everything will make love together, cooking gentle, the cheese will melt. And then the last 10 minutes, uncovered. This is my wife Suzanne. She's an eggplant lover, and the reason why I make a very good eggplant parmigiana. She's also the reason why I eat pecorino all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, because
I could just eat it like this. I mean, what else do you need?
Now, this is what we need to do. If you look at this, it's been half an hour, and this beautiful eggplant parmigiana is ready. Well, no, it can't be ready, Suzanne.
No.
We need to put some pecorino, so you do that.
Okay, just sprinkle lots?
Yes. I used to eat parmigiana all the time. Since I married you, I've been eating only pecorino.
It's pretty delicious. Well, you don't need salt this way, you just need cheese.
And what we do now, we put it back in the oven for 10 minutes, so the cheese will melt, it will give the extra flavor. Okay, like this. Now, it's the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see, stringy cheese. Ooh,
Yum.
yeah. You need to come and have a look at this beautiful cheese. Look at the melting cheese, guys. Oh, look at this big slice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look at this big slice. Look. Never ending. Oh my God, look. How high is it going? The camera.
Should I start eating it here?
You want to start there? Yeah, we cut it. And we put it in the plate. Look, guys, look at this. This beautiful slice of eggplant parmigiana. Suzanne, look how many layers we have here.
Yeah, so I think there's one. I think there's 5.
You think it's 5 layers?
I think so. What do you say, 5 layers of happiness?
5 layers of happiness. Suzanne, what do you think? It looks beautiful.
And it smells delicious.
Which is more important, but what do you think is missing?
Obviously, there's not enough cheese.
All right, let's put more pecorino on top.
Just a sprinkle.
A bit more on top. Look, makes it look nicer too. The best time of the video recipe. Suzanne, you're gonna eat this now.
I get to try it.
Oh yeah.
Is it all mine?
It's all yours.
Do I have to share?
And no, you can have it all by yourself and tell all of us
All right.
if it's good or not. Please have it. Let's see the inside. How is it?
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Is there enough pecorino, enough cheese?
Well, there is, I promise. But I think I better have one more bite, just to make sure.
I made the eggplants very crispy.
I have to say, when you were frying the eggplants, I thought you were frying them too much. I'll admit it. But they're just perfect.
Yeah, because you put the sauce, so the sauce makes them moist and soft
So
again.
I think the trick is the thickness of the eggplant.
It is.
So it's not too thick, but definitely not too thin.
That's right.
I'm in heaven, so can I have the rest?
Please have more. Please have more, Suzanne. Oh,
my gosh,
that's the
look at
best
those
part.
layers.
That's the best part.
Yum. It's so good.
Nice. And the cheese kind of not hot anymore because we've been talking and taking photos, but you know, like this, when it's hot, it's stringy, it's like
No, it's delicious. Absolutely beautiful.
beautiful flavors. I passed the test.
You passed the test. Definitely.
Thank you so much for watching this episode.
And thanks for having me.
Pleasure. See you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia!
Vincenzo's plate?
It was Vincenzo's plate.